10 games that's worth to play for more than 100 hours. This is the second video in this style, so some games that in my opinion are really worth to, won't be here. Hope you liked the video, let me know it, click on the like, subscribe to the channel, videos every day here, and leave your comments. Is there any other game that should be in the list? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and let's go.
You have tamed these broken kingdoms.
Minecraft is a game that was released in 2009, developed by Mojang, and a lot of people still play it. It's the best-selling game of all time. Some people who didn't play this game may look and think it's a childish simple game, and it can be that if you want, but if you decide to really learn the complexity of the game, giving you an insane freedom to create things the way you want, but the most insane thing of the game is the redstone system. That's basically a sort of energy, and allows you to create any electric thing you can. That may be hard, but you can do, and if you want to see how complex that is, I recommend you to search on internet for the greatest constructions on Minecraft with and without redstone. The gameplay is simple. You can walk, swim, use different items, create different items in a fun mechanic, plant, destroy things to get resources and much more. You can even raise animals, and use different enchantments, giving you an infinite game if you really like, but if you've never played it, just try it out, you'll be surprised.
You were my home once. Before you were overrun by these elves, dwarves, humans. They meddled with a power they didn't understand.
Source.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is a tactical RPG developed by the same studio of Baldur's Gate 3, the studio Larian Studios. The game was released in 2016 and is now available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, iPad, macOS, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. The divine is dead. The void approaches, and the powers lying dormant within you are soon to awaken. The battle for divinity has begun. Choose wisely and trust sparingly. Darkness lurks within every heart. This is a role-playing game, in which players assume the role of a hero, on a quest to stop an evil called the Void. From a 3/4 overhead perspective, players explore the fantasy world of Rivelin, interact with various characters, and engage in turn-based combat against human enemies and fantastical creatures.
The Void appeared, attracted by our forbidden magic.
The people turned to the Order for help, but then the Order turned on the people.
Those of us that remain are being hunted, and with good reason.
Together and alone, we must fight for the future of our world.
There's a big mountain to climb. We can do it together. But when we reach that summit, only one of us can be divine.
Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Alrest lived on the World Tree, together with our Divine Father, the Architect.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is an unique and beloved RPG. The game was developed by the studio Monolith Soft and released in 2017 to Nintendo Switch. Lost in a sea of clouds, entire civilizations live on the backs of titans. As these gigantic monsters walk to their doom, their last hope lies with a treasure hunter named Rexon Pyra, a living weapon known as a blade. Can you find the legendary paradise she calls home? So in the case you like this kinda RPG, got a Nintendo Switch, and never played this game, do yourself a favor and try it out. Ensure that it's going to be absolutely immersive from the beginning to the end, with many memorable moments and an absurdly good storytelling.
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself. Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it!
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of.
Stardew Valley is a huge and complex farming game. Don't be fooled by its simple graphics and mechanics. The game is way more complex than you can imagine. It was developed by ConcernedApe and released in 2016, but the game is being updated with new content to this day. The game is available in all platforms you can imagine, so if you want to play it and have any platform released after 2010, the game will probably be available there. It was inspired in the classic Harvest Moon, but it got its own personality. The gameplay is set in an upper camera, and you can do many different things, since take care of your farm, sowing, reaping, take care of the animals, create things with the crops, sell it in different ways, buy infinite things, craft, meet other NPCs, have a relationship with them, you can even marry, and much more. So I'm sure that if you like this kind of game, this game will be a masterpiece for you. Monster Hunter World is a game that's huge, filled with content, all with a great quality. The game was developed by Capcom and released in 2018 to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Windows. Welcome to a new world. In Monster Hunter World, the biggest installment in the series, you can enjoy the ultimate hunting experience, using everything at your disposal to hunt monsters in a new world teeming with surprises and excitement. The gameplay is fast and dynamic, that embraces many styles of gameplay with many different weapons, against many different beasts. This is easily the most beloved game of this series. Many people started playing through this game, and now the new Monster Hunter, that's Monster Hunter Wilds, is finally available to play. Many people are also exploring the universe of that game that so far is not as massive as Monster Hunter Worlds' universe.
The world wound. A cursed land that threatens all life. Not a wasteland or the site of a natural disaster, but an abscess through which the mortal world bleeds into the abyss. Gardens flourished and cities thrived here.
Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is another RPG in the list. The game is set in a turn-based combat, and you that liked Baldur's Gate 3, you'll probably enjoy this one too. Embark on a journey to a realm overrun by demons, in a new epic RPG from the creators of the critically acclaimed Pathfinder Kingmaker. Explore the nature of good and evil, learn the true cost of power, and rise as a mythic hero capable of deeds beyond mortal expectations. The studio that developed the game is Owlcat Games, and it was released in 2021 to PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Microsoft Windows, and macOS, and is another game in this style that you can play for a long time, with many possibilities and an insane lore.
There are no common folk here. Only those who are willing to risk everything to defend the world against the endless hunger of the abyss. or to win glory, to answer the call of forbidden knowledge, to rise above the fate prescribed to mortals. Are you ready to ascend? And if you're ready, which path will you choose? How will your power manifest?
Eivor, you gave your people a new home when your motherland turned bare. You gave the Vikings something to fight for. You have tamed these broken kingdoms.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the RPG Assassin's Creed of the Vikings. The game was obviously developed by Ubisoft and released in 2020 and is available on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, and Amazon Luna. The game is set in Norway and England, and it's probably the biggest Assassin's Creed ever, with a huge map and numerous characters, and a lot of quests and side quests. The story is interesting, but as always in the RPG Assassin's Creed game, the storytelling is not that good, but the gameplay and combat is really fluid, with many weapons, armors, and a huge skill tree that allows you to be always evolving the character. That's Eivor, and in the start you'll choose if Eivor will be a man or a woman. Personally, this is something that I don't like, cause it feels like the character should be better developed if it was just one, but if you like the gameplay, you can easily play over 100 hours.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
Now go, Eivor.
The gods tend to keep their distance, even among the faithful. That suits us fine. Last time a god headed our way, he killed thousands. After we stopped him, a whole generation came out of...
Pillars of Eternity is an isometric story-rich RPG game. It was developed by the studio Obsidian Entertainment, the same studio that just released Avowed now. That's in the same universe by the way, but the structure of the game and the gameplay itself are totally different. The game was released in 2015 and is now available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, macOS, Xbox One, Linux, GeForce Now, and Microsoft Windows. Prepare to be enchanted by a world where the choices you make and the paths you choose shape your destiny. Obsidian Entertainment, the developer of Fallout New Vegas and South Park The Stick of Truth, together with Paradox Interactive, is proud to present Pillars of Eternity, an insane RPG for you that like games with a rich universe filled with lore and possibilities.
This is our punishment. It's no way to teach a lesson. If it's something else, maybe we can stop it too.
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Insomnia Falls.
Final Fantasy XV is an open-world action RPG, and was the first game of the series that brought this new style of gameplay, what disappointed some fans, but also brought some new fans to the series. The game was released in 2016, developed by the legendary studio Square Enix, and today you can play on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Windows, but of course you can also play in the new generation. The universe of the game is huge, with many possibilities, interesting characters, incredible boss fights, and an insane and fast combat. So if you like open-world RPG games, this one is very good one, with an immense open map to explore, a rich lore with a good storytelling, and some boss fights that in my opinion are really impressive to this day, but it's still a Final Fantasy, so it's still got the classic style of story and characters. So don't you think this is going to be a The Witcher 3 or Skyrim, cause it's not.
We were once a nation of hope. A beacon of light in a world of chaos.
city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed.
Do you see all that I have done?
The war's over. And we've lost.
Destiny 2 is an insane looter-shooter game. Despite it's also a game with a big cooperation idea, you can also play alone. What's not as fun as playing with friends, but is still very fun. The game was developed by the studio Bungie and released in 2017, and today you can play in many different platforms: PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. Explore the mysteries of the solar system and experience responsive first-person shooter combat. Unlock powerful elemental abilities and collect unique gear to customize your Guardian's look and playstyle. Enjoy Destiny 2's cinematic story, challenging co-op missions, and a variety of PvP modes alone or with friends. The core of the game is free, but there are numerous expansions to buy if you like it, and to this day, there are still new content being added to the game. So it's really worth to try.
Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. We all know what needs to be done.
Get up close and personal with Gulp. Put a bullet in his head.
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium.
This is the video, guys. Watch the first part if you want to. It'll be in the end screen of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, click on the like button, and subscribe. That'll help me a lot. Thanks, so long.